you into some really tricky, shitty situations. The big con has got you into believing that the thoughts that are going on in your mind are who you really are. The big con has made you believe that the thoughts are who you are, who you really are. And it's not, because people have told you things and said to you that you must do this and you must do that and you must behave like this and you are that. Susan, you are shy. My mum told me that for years when I was a child. Susan, you are shy. And it wasn't until I got later on in my life I was like, I'm not flipping shy. I quite like being quite like chatty and unshy. So I know that the big con, who do you think you are? Like, if you really study this, right, who do you think you are? You became a version of yourself based on what your parents, peers, siblings, teachers told you, and whoever else was involved in your life as a child. And then even going into adulthood, we start to believe that we are certain things based on what people have told us that they think we are. And we say, oh, okay, then that must be who I am. Your parents will say, oh, you're shy. And you go, oh, okay, then I'm shy. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. Who you are is not your thoughts. I've been harping on about this for a couple of days now. It's not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just energy because they come from a place called your mind, and your mind isn't a dense object. It is energy, and you're not your thoughts. You want to leave your job and go and get and start a coaching business. You want to leave your job and start to to sell something online, do a digital marketing a digital marketing position. Here's what I want you to think about. You are who you think you are. So I was driving home today and I passed a car and the driver was in a large body. And for some reason it went into my head, oh, I wonder if they've got sweets in their car, because I've always got sweets in my car. Flipping love eating sweets in the car. And I thought, I wonder if they've got sweeties in their car. And then I was like, I bet you that they eat because they believe that they're fat, for want of a better word, right? I'm not a lover of that word. And they will eat because they believe they're fat. And physically they are. And then it got me thinking, so what do I do because I believe that's what I am? Do I show up believing, like, so if I believe that I am a multi-million dollar, a multi-million pound Susan, and the business to match that, if I believe in that, do I show up as that? And if you've ever been on a diet in your life, then you go to you think the external world, right? You look at yourself and you go, oh yeah, bugger, I'm fat, right? Compared to what? Who knows? And then you go, oh, do you know what? I'm going to go to a slimming club. So you go to a slimming club and you put weight on, you put weight off, you put weight on, you put weight off. And here is the thing. You still believe you're fat. And you might lose fucking 10 stone and you become like waif like, but you still believe that you're fat because you haven't changed your identity and you've been conned to believe that you're fat. And that voice in your head, the one that's not really true, that talks loads of bullshit, is saying that you're fat. So you will continue to go to a fat club because you believe you're fat and eat foods because you believe you're fat. And when you put that food in your mouth, you'll be doing it because you think, well, I need to eat because I'm fat. Now, I know that. I can relate to that, right? Because I've dieted all my life. But put that into a different context that you can relate to. Think about this. Go and meditate on it. Think about it. Journal on it. And everything that's happening in your life, whether it's to do with money, relationships, career, it's because that's who you believe you are. You believe you're working a 9 to 5. So guess what? You'll have a 9 to 5. And if you don't, you believe that you do, you believe that you must have a 9 to 5, but you're not working a 9 to 5, your results will be absolutely diabolical. And you'll be in fear, doubt, and worry because you're like, well, you are an identity that believes they work 9 to 5 in order to get money, but you're not doing 9 to 5. So guess what? You're not going to have money. It's the identity bit. But you are not your thoughts. If I can say one thing to you that you understand, that you can say, and I will say this until you get this, which might be years, but and that's okay. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are thoughts. They're nothing. They're nothing. Go into your imagination. That's where your power is. We are the only species on earth that has an imagination. No other species does. Plants, my dogs, they don't have an imagination. My dogs just get up and they're dogs. They don't think, oh, do you know what? Today I'm going to imagine that I am a lion because I don't want to be a dog today. They don't have an imagination. Now, we all have imaginations, but we use them in the wrong way. Use your imagination to create your different reality. And that voice in your head, we just need to, that's your ego. It's your ego. If it causes you suffering, it's ego. I will say this every single flipping day. You are not your thoughts. You can listen to them, but you don't need to react. You can acknowledge them. Look down on yourself. Look into your thoughts and just think, what a load of absolute fucking garbage. Because that's exactly what they are. Utter garbage. They are utter garbage.